Highlands Community Hospice was formerly known as Hospice of Georgetown County and had begun in 1981. It was actually started by a few women of one of the local churches in our area. These women had been looking for ways that they could invest the money that they had earned from food sales. And so they decided to use the proceeds to begin to investigate the possibility of starting a hospice program right there in their area. And so they began to hear about all of the different wonderful ways that the hospice movement had been able to reach out to the community. So the group had a vision for a comprehensive program that would minister to terminally ill people right in their community. So they began to contact members of the community for support and for funds and for even to be a part of the steering committee meeting. So thanks to the effort of hundreds of volunteers, of friends and of people in the medical community, Hospice of Georgetown County was incorporated in October of 1982. The first volunteer training class was held in March of 1984. I sure would like to know how many volunteer classes we've had since that day, but I'd imagine it would be near impossible to find that out. But on that day, 34 certificates were presented to volunteers who successfully completed an 8-week training program to prepare themselves for hospice service. The training class included some professionals from the community who were seeking knowledge about this operation, what was called hospice. All of those trainees were members of the community who embraced this hospice idea and who were dedicated to having hospice program in their community. So in 1985, after becoming Medicare certified, Hospice of Georgetown County began serving the needs of terminally ill in Georgetown County and in the border communities of the neighboring Williamsburg and Horry County. At that time, Hospice of Georgetown County had one paid staff member by the name of Brenda Struve. And Brenda served as the executive director and as a nurse. So volunteers generously giving of their time and their talents, and they handled all of the office tasks and served as volunteer coordinator. They provided emotional support and care for patients and the patients' loved ones and performed other supportive services as well. So volunteers have always been an integral part of hospice programs. So Highlands Community Hospice is licensed in the state of South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. We're certified in Medicare and Medicaid provider and a member of the Carolina Center of Hospice End-of-Life Care and the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. Highlands Community Hospice is licensed to serve in Georgetown, Williamsburg, and Horry County, and hospice is a non-profit organization. In the beginning of our training video, I gave you the mission for Highlands Community Hospice. At this time, I feel it's important to share that with you once again, because Highlands Community Hospice mission is to provide interdisciplinary, compassionate, professional, and volunteer services to persons with life-limited illnesses and their family. The program is dedicated to promoting quality of life, and it serves as a community resource for end-of-life issues. Thank you for completing this part of your training program, and I hope that you receive and enjoy the rest of your training. Please, again, don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions.